Yay, Dark Brandon. What? Hi, I'm here.
You don't even know what he said.
Yeah, what did he say?
I heard it.
What did he say?
That's paraphrasing.
What did he say?
That's not accurate.
MAGA Republicans want to inflict pain on the American people, not on my watch. Not on Dark Brandon's watch.
What was the last sentence he said?
Yeah. Okay, listen.
It's the same time every day.
I was on Poop and Coyote Patrol this morning. It went a little longer than usual. Bonnie and Clyde are safe.
Why is Bonnie licking the floor?
You know, it's hard to say.
It's hard on their own out there. Bright Eyes will look out for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Also, I had to get into wardrobe. I had to be a walking human billboard for John Fugelsang's Jesus store.
You've known
because
since
John
yesterday
Fugelsang will be right here.
Right here, in studio.
In studio.
You could have picked that shirt out yesterday.
Well,
I picked
I
my
could
clothes
have.
out the day ahead.
I could have. But also Glenn Kirshner and, of course, the return of Frangela. Oh, my God, we've missed them.
All is right with the world.
Well, and Twitter was a buzz. Where are you? Where is Frangela?
I know. They had stuff to do. They get paid for stuff.
Yes.
People.
They do this for free.
People, calm down.
Yeah. They chose paid over free.
Okay.
Wouldn't you?
Yes.
Yeah. Any day of the week. That's why I'm here.
Anyway, Travis, I only have one question. Does Bill Barr remain unimprisoned this morning?
As of right now,
As of now.
he is not.
Okay, I
in
will
prison.
need to be apprised. Wow. Did you? Have you read the entire New York Times piece?
That's why I didn't know what clip to play before you got here, because none of these are about that. Because
I know. Well, that's the only
I think
story.
everyone's speechless.
What do we keep saying? It's all one story from day one. Russia, Russia, Russia. Oh, my God, what a crook. I mean, I don't even know where to start with this John Durham nonsense. So he did find crimes committed by Donald Trump.
Yeah.
And as we all
And
knew.
buried them.
Yes, as we all knew. Right, but different crimes.
I know, crimes we
didn't
didn't even know about.
Crimey crimes.
Yes, super crimey crimes.
This is like some Minority Report stuff.
Right. Dash tweets, Bill Barr didn't just turn a blind eye to Russian collusion. He knowingly and willingly dismissed the evidence of Russian collusion to protect his boss, Donald Trump, from the rule of law. What was it, the Italians? They go over to find out, they're trying to disprove this whole Trump-Russia thing, and the Italians are like, no, that's true, but we have other crimes of a financial nature.
I know.
Donald Trump is...
There's an Italian prosecutor and scusi evidence. Scusi evidence. Scusi evidence.
But wait. By the way, AG, as she tends to be on this stuff, at Mueller, she wrote, tweeted, as special counsel, Durham owes us a declination memo for the Trump crimes he investigated. So Barr puts him in charge, right?
Yeah.
He's the guy that's supposed to, clear Trump of Trump-Russia, no matter what, no matter the evidence, right? They find a new crime
Couldn't
that
clear
Trump has committed.
Trump-Russia,
They're
by the
like,
way.
oh, why don't you just do that?
Crimey crimes.
Right. But AG is right. You have to do a declination. What to tell us what it was then, and why you didn't prosecute. Oh my God, clear as day. They let Donald Trump get away with. What kills me is they all know. They all know he's a crook. They all know. Oh my God. Palmer report said the Durham report makes clear that Bill Barr committed a felony obstruction of justice by suppressing the Mueller report. Lock him up. I mean, I cannot wait to get into this with Glenn Kirshner.
And if any one of these people, they all want to get rid of Trump. They all hate him.
Right.
They all want to get rid of him. They could do it.
Right.
They have the knowledge. They have.
Admit it that this has been a tragic mistake for our country that was wrought on us by Russia.
And put it on Bill Barr, because everyone hates Bill Barr.
Right.
He can just go away.
Right.
Just Bill Barr, take one for the team.
Yeah. I mean, exactly. How many people are going to go down protecting this guy? John Durham apparently had a good reputation.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll talk to Glenn about it, but another Trump roadkill. Why? Why do these people, throw their lives and careers away for this career criminal that they know, if anyone knows, they know is a career criminal? Should I go over some of the fun facts of
Sure.
Fun
It was a
facts?
very long article.
Fun?
I mean, even the fact that I got through the entire...
I really wasn't sure about that one.
Usually you would have complained about being sent such a long article.
Oh, no. This was...
I know. Did you laminate some of those pages so you could spank to them?
I did.
Okay.
I did. How did you know?
I know you.
You know me so well.
Men require lamination more than women, though.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Well, your
not
fingers
that
get sticky. You
prolific.
don't want to.
Okay, you know what?
Pages start sticking together.
Must you take everything beautiful like this New York Times story
That you
and make it
masturbated
dirty,
to?
and make it dirty?
How was it, though?
Necessarily confirm that I did.
But how was it?
Great. Barr pressed Durham to find flaws in Trump-Russia investigation is, of course, the headline. It didn't go well would be the sub-headline. The review by John Durham at one point veered into a criminal investigation related to Donald Trump himself, even though it failed to find wrongdoings in the oranges of the Russia inquiry. I can't ever unhear Trump's many, many misspeaks. Gotta find the oranges.
China.
The oranges. It begins. It became a regular litany of grievance from Trump and his supporters. The investigation into his 2016 campaign ties to Russia was a witch hunt, they maintained, that had been opened without any solid basis, went on too long, and found no proof of collusion. Oh my God, all untrue, no matter how many times they repeat it. By the way, between this and the Russian agent, FBI agent in New York, does this not... Okay. I can't even understand anymore how these guys are trying to twist themselves into pretzels, trying to pretend that this is not the most damning almost thing we have ever heard about Trump. Okay. That says a lot about Trump, who is probably presently committing espionage. And I'm
not even going to say alleged criminal anymore.
Just a little while ago, remember
There's
the
crimes.
overthrow of the United States government? Yeah, okay. That's not important now. Okay. Egged on by Mr. Trump, Bill Barr set out in 2019 to dig into their shared theory that the Russia investigation likely stemmed from a conspiracy by intelligence or law enforcement agencies. To lead the inquiry, Barr turned to a hard-nosed prosecutor named John Durham and later granted him special counsel status to carry on after Mr. Trump left office. He's technically still working for Merrick Garland, right?
I'd be calling him for a meeting today.
Yeah, a little bit, right? A Mr. Spacely meeting.
Need you to update me on...
I'm just rehearsing.
Yeah.
Okay, but after almost 4 years, far longer than the Russia investigation itself, Durham's work is coming to an end without uncovering anything like the deep state plot alleged by Trump and suspected by Barr. Moreover, a months-long review by the New York Times found that the main thrust of the Durham inquiry was marked by some of the very same flaws, including strained justification for opening it and its role in fueling partisan conspiracy theories that would never be charged in court, that Trump allies characterize how they characterize the Russia investigation. Interviews, right, revealed an array of previously unreported episodes that show how the Durham inquiry became roiled by internal dissent and ethical disputes, and it went unsuccessfully down one path after another, even as Trump and Barr promoted a misleading narrative of its progress. They played all the clips last night of all the Fox. Bombshell, Durham's found this, Durham's found that, gonna be soon, blah, blah, blah. The complete opposite of what was actually happening.
The best was when they said, they found proof of criminal wrongdoing.
Right, so
it was about Trump.
Right, implying it was the point of there was wrongdoing in the origins of the Russia inquiry when it was other crimes we didn't even know about yet. Which, by the way, when are we getting that story? AG is right. They work for us, a special counsel. Yep. You need to either say why you're prosecuting or why you didn't. That's part of the. Okay. Barr and Mr. Durham never disclosed that their inquiry expanded in the fall of 2019 based on a tip from Italian officials to include a criminal investigation into suspicious financial dealings related to Mr. Trump. The specifics of the tip and how they handled the investigation remain unclear, but Mr. Durham brought no charges over it. Oh, that's so shocking, isn't it? Durham used the Russian intelligence memos suspected by other U.S. officials of containing disinformation to gain access to the emails of an aide to George Soros. Oh, dear God. Every boogeyman, right, from the left. Mr. Durham used grand jury powers to keep pursuing the emails even after a judge twice rejected his request to access to them. The emails yielded evidence that Mr. Durham has cited in has revealed no evidence, that Durham has cited in any case he pursued. That is a fishing expedition to investigate your quote-unquote enemies, right?
Yeah.
And how is Soros connected to any of this except that
because
he's connected to every conspiracy in right-wing world?
Yes, because he's their boogeyman.
Right. There were deeper internal fractures on the Durham team than had previously been known. The publicly unexplained resignation in 2020 of his number 2 and longtime aide, Nora Danahy, it was the culmination of a series of disputes between them over prosecutorial ethics. A year later, 2 more prosecutors strongly objected to plans to indict a lawyer with ties to Hillary Clinton's campaign based on evidence they warned was too flimsy, and one left the team in protest of Mr. Durham's decision to proceed anyway. Well, he's had 2, right? Yeah. These cases blew up in his face because of this. These prosecutors told him there's no there.
Right. Yeah.
And he did it anyway. He has been a complete unmitigated flop. And yet, okay, I want to ask Glenn, is he criminally liable in all this? Like, the fact that he and Barr are out like sipping scotch together. Can you imagine if Jack Smith and Merrick Garland were out spotted having dinner and yucking it up every night? You're not even supposed
Italy?
to. Yes, they took a foreign trip together. Did anyone at any point say those aren't pillows? That's all I want to know.
You're going the wrong way.
Pillows.
Scuzzy.
Scuzzy, those are not pillows.
It's going to be our word of the day.
Yeah.
Scuzzy. Okay. A criminal defense lawyer said he had a hard time squaring Mr. Durham's prior reputation as an independent-minded straight shooter with his end-of-career conduct as Mr. Barr's special counsel. This stuff has my head spinning. When did these guys drink the Kool-Aid, and who served it to them? Russia? I don't know. That's what I just don't get it. It's just there was a line of roadkill from Donald Trump, and
yep.
I don't. Okay. While attorneys generals overseeing politically sensitive inquiries tend to keep their distance from each other, Durham visited Barr in his office for times for weekly updates and consultations about day-to-day work. They sometimes dined and sipped scotch together. Oh, my God. This is just 16 kinds of wrong.
Yep.
I highlighted the important parts before Clyde ate my highlighter.
Clyde ate your highlighter?
Well, Clyde is obsessed with my highlighters.
Clyde is
but this
dumb.
is what I was able to accomplish.
Clyde is dumb.
Before Clyde.
Yes, he's dumb.
No, he's
He's
not.
stupid.
He is Owen Wilson of the dog world.
Yeah.
And
He has
dead-
a tousled
behind the
blonde
eyes.
hair. He's delightfully, quirkily charming.
And dead in the eyes.
Dead behind the eyes. Just
He
nothing
is
going
not.
on.
He
Like
is not.
nothing going
He's
on
so
in
It's
there.
like a
handsome.
shark.
Too handsome and romantic. Mr. Barr's insistence about what he had surmised bewildered intelligence officials, but Mr. Durham spent his first months looking for any evidence that the origins of the Russia investigation involved an intelligence operation targeting the Trump campaign. Durham's team spent long hours combing the CIA's files, but found no way to support the allegation. Barr and Durham traveled abroad together to press British and Italian officials to reveal anything their agencies had gleaned about the Trump campaign and related to the United States. But both allied governments denied they'd done any such thing. The top British intelligence officials expressed indignation to their U.S. counterparts about the accusation. Could we have some Italian music? So this is what Travis will use his Italian. So at those meetings, not only
Scusi.
yes, that's what happened. They
Scusi.
said,
Scusi.
by summer 2020, it was clear that the hunt for evidence supporting Barr's hunch about intelligence abuses had failed. But he waited. Here's the ringer. He waited till after the 2020 election to publicly concede that there had turned out to be no sign of foreign government activity and the CIA had stayed in its lane after all. Tell me that's not election interference in itself.
Yeah.
This is what they've been screaming about forever.
Yep.
On the other side, he withheld this information knowing it.
That committee to weaponize government really
Yes.
has a big project on their hands, doesn't it?
Yes. Oh, here's where I could use the sorry.
Scusi.
Scusi. Do we have some Italian
No, we
music?
do not.
No?
No, it's been taken out of here.
Oh, all right.
Is there Godfather music?
Yeah. Well, that seems kind of racist, but okay.
Okay.
It's what's in the machine. All right, we'll wrap this part up real quick. On one of Barr and Durham's trips to Europe, according to people familiar with the matter, Italian officials, while denying any role in setting off the Russia investigation, unexpectedly
Scusi.
offered it. He's going to be in the role of the Italian inspector all morning.
Until I'm doing Mr. Hanky.
Right. Where am I? Unexpectedly offered a potentially explosive tip linking Mr. Trump to certain suspected financial crimes. Oh my God.
Scusi.
Thank you. Mr. Barr and Mr. Durham decided the tip was too serious and credible to ignore. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, we never got heads up on that. But rather than assign it to another prosecutor, Barr had Durham investigate the matter himself, giving him criminal prosecution powers for the first time, even though the possible wrongdoing by Trump did not fall squarely in Mr. Durham's assignment to scrutinize the origins of the Russian inquiry. Isn't this neat, this whole story? Durham never filed charges, though. Weird. And it remains unclear what level of investigation it was, what steps he took, what he learned about, whether anybody at the White House, or whether they ever found out. The extraordinary fact that Mr. Durham opened a criminal investigation that included scrutinizing Mr. Trump has remained secret.
Hey all, Glenn Kirshner here. I hope you'll join me on my new audio podcast, Justice Matters. I'll be using my 30 years as a federal prosecutor and Army JAG to unpack, break down, and explain the legal issues of the day, particularly where the legal intersects with the political. Please look for Justice Matters with Glenn Kirshner wherever you generally get your podcasts.